2 seconds left, and we need a game winner. Question is, will we get it? The pass into Kobe. Kobe from deep. At the screen from Shaquille. Oh, Kobe Green. No, what are you doing? This man just came up dribbling like Julian New. All right. Today is December 1st of 2003. We're bringing it back in time to see what the hell would happen if Kobe Bean Bryant, number 8 of the Los Angeles Lakers, and Shaquille O'Neal, number 34 at this current time and point in time, I mean to say, one-time MVP, 3-time champion, back-to-back with Kobe, although they had just lost to the San Antonio Spurs in 2003. This year right here in 03-04 would have been their last season together. Also, big-time shout out to this man Clutch OZ, who made this roster. It's the 3rd most downloaded roster on the PS5. And of course, I've used this before on multiple occasions. I even downloaded his like league recreation thing where all the logos are already here from 03-04, so we're pretty immersed here. Or immersed, that's what I meant to say. Because honestly, I'm just about to get to simulate. I re-signed SHAQ to another 5 years on his contract. SHAQ is 31, Kobe's 25. I hope SHAQ plays until they're 40, and we're gonna see how many rings total they would have won if they were together. We got Gary Payton, Debbie and George, Karl Malone, Derek Fisher, Slavo Medvedenko, as Stephen A would say. And the coach here is, of course, Phil Jackson. Also, let's try and get this video to 12.7 likes. And man, I think the subscribers have been doing pretty well. Maybe we can hit 102 subscribers on this video. So shout out to this guy, Zukage. I'm going to use his draft classes on Twitter. If your draft classes are trash, I'll just tell you. They're probably good. Kobe and Shaq are obviously both starters. You can see everybody else here. Oh, well, that's a good start. Shaquille O'Neal wins his 2nd MVP. I think KG won it this year, but instead, well, Shaq wins it. 23, 18, 5, and 3 from Shaq on 55% shooting and 53 from the line. LeBron Rookie of the Year, Vlade Divac 6-man, DPOI Ben Wallace, Don Nelson Coach of the Year. Shaq made the first team, and Kobe did not make a team. All defensive first team with 24, 5, and 7. Well, that's impressive. His career high in assist number, I would assume. Yep, and great shooting. So I mean, hey, there's nothing really mad about. 65 and 17. We tied with the Mavericks for the best team in the conference. We must have just lost the season series. Here's his stats. Karl Malone averaged 15. Gary Payton 13. You can see the numbers. Oh, what the hell? Rick Fox at 30% shooting. No wonder he went on to become an actor. Oh God, we're playing Sacramento first round. You already know the controversy between these two teams. They might just foul us the whole series just to piss off the refs. Even well, you know what happened. Oh God, we're down 2-0. Okay, 2-1, 2-2. Never mind. 3-2 and 3-3. Okay, cool. First year, we're already in a game 7. And cool, we're gonna win in game 7. Hopefully, we make it back to the finals. Well, here's where we lost last year, actually, in real life, to San Antonio in the 2nd round. Yet again, we have Rasho Nesterovic at the center spot. Game 1 is a win. Oh, by 4 points. Kobe 42. I'm not gonna lie, I'm trying to see some gameplay here. Yeah, no, the Spurs just win this one. Next game, the Diesel pours in 36 and 20. Potentially take a 3-1 lead in the series. We're going to do it barely. And I'm just gonna simulate through game. We are on to the conference finals. We won in a quick 5 games, and we're playing the Minnesota Timberwolves, which I believe this was also the real life matchup. I don't know if they played the Kings in real life in the first round, but can Sam Cassell, KG, and them beat us? Well, game 1 is, I would assume no, right? I would assume no. Yeah, no, it's not gonna happen. They didn't even win a game. And look at this. We are playing the Detroit Pistons. The state history completely repeated itself, almost, at least in our conference. I don't know if Indiana, ironically, these are the two teams that were in the Malice at the Palace, just you know what I mean, a few months later. I think this was Reggie's last season in real life, so he might just retire after this. Game 1 in Los Angeles. Can we change the course of history? 2K, please. I want Kobe and Shaq to win 40 rings, and well, oh man, good thing I downloaded his little scenario thing, because he has everything on. Wow, I wish I would have done this at first. I didn't know though. Look at the finals court though. Billups going to the basket all the way. He's gonna stop. He's guarded by Shaq. He passes it back out to Okur. Mehmet Okur misses the 3. Kobe bringing up the ball. Bryant, he crosses over twice, crossing over again to the basket. Kobe, no, he's so close. Why did he take a jump shot? I don't know, but it goes. We're down by 1. And yes, I know I'm saying we're down by, but obviously I'm taking the role of a Lakers fan for this video. Obviously, I'm very happy to be rooting for Kobe and Shaq. Billups moving 3, going to the left. He hits it. Big shot, Chauncey Billups. Oh, they got Big Shot Bob, and they called Chauncey Big Shot. I think maybe it was a little bit different. Maybe it was like a variation, but they both had the same nickname, basically. I don't know where Robert Horry even is. Kobe, he fakes a 3. He's got Malone. Malone, you got Shaq in the post against. Is that Darko? Kobe takes a 3 anyways, and he misses it. Whoa, what was his jump shot? Was that Kobe's jump shot, or did I just miss it? Hey, no, that's Kobe's jump shot. Maybe I'm just used to like the insanely quick My Team releases. We're down by 4 points. Granted, this is just game 1, but this would have been a big one to take. What? Rasheed Wallace has the ball. He passes it over to Billups. Another 3 by Chauncey. That one is all. Honestly, he should have held the ball even longer. Let's see. Fisher bringing up the ball. We already know he's good for some big shots. Fisher going left down to Kobe in the post. Kobe, he's playing as the alpha dog in this one like he normally does. He takes the fadeaway. He misses. Oh O'Neal rebound. He gets fouled. That would be a great scenario in any other scenario if it wasn't SHAQ. He misses the first free throw. It rolls out. And the second free throw, he hits that one. Okay. Pistons take a timeout. We're going to have to get very lucky. I mean, if we foul Ben Wallace or hell, anybody except for Chauncey, I don't even see. Oh, Rip just subbed back in. Chauncey Billups has 25 and 11 for 19. Hamilton at the line. The first one is good. Yeah, you see how he like bends. Let's watch it. Yeah, why does he go Rip? And he's going to shoot the second one, and that one is also good. We have one timeout left. Pass into Kobe. Kobe, is he going to shoot it from there? No, he goes right to the basket. Kobe all the way. He's in the paint. I don't know what he's trying to get to here. Over to George. George steps out. Over to Malone. What? Not Carl. Oh, Kobe. That's a good look. Kobe Bryant. What the hell? No, SHAQ put back. It's over. It's over. It doesn't matter. That is it. We lose game one. 28 from Kobe and 28 from SHAQ. Oh, man. Is this like a troll or something? I'm not going to lie. This jump shot doesn't look bad. I was like, okay, that doesn't look like Kobe's jump shot, right? But look at this. It's on very slow. Now, this jump shot would look like, that looks good if it's on like normal. Now, honestly, at this point, now that it's, now I got to just change it back to Kobe's shot. What the hell? I don't know what executive decision that was. The man's been averaging 24 on a very slow release. Granted, I doubt it does anything in the simulations, but you know, we jump into games, this man's shooting very slow releases. As we're going to win game two, watch, he had 60. He had 32 on good field goal percentage, obviously. 21 and 15 from SHAQ. Billups at 18, so we're tied 1-1. Then we won another game, 89 to 79, the most 2004 score ever. Actually, I saw that in one of the games in this final series in real life, the Lakers scored like 68 in the whole game, which is just nuts to think about. Blake Griffin this season in real life is like Karl Malone this season for the Lakers. Minus the, I love watching the gameplay in these, and we're just getting started. This Pistons arena is beautiful as well. Shout out to the guy again, even though he made Kobe's jump shot weird. Billups is gonna pass it over to Okur. That's a, isn't that a Cardi B ad-lib? Hamilton, Rip, he gets a screen from Rashid. That's always a good thing to do because, well, they're both good players. Hamilton back out to Rashid. He pump fakes it twice. Rashid over to Okur, over to Billups in the corner. He didn't even contest it well. Gary Payton, aren't you the glove? Aren't you like clamp god? Why are you not contesting shots? Kobe with Okur on him. This should be an easy bucket. He goes around him to the basket. Whoa, and he didn't even get a foul. I mean, I'm not sure if he got fouled. Why is Okur playing like point forward? Whatever. I mean, he seems to be doing just fine. Down to Wallace, out to Billups. Billups back to Okur for three. Mehmet, what the hell is what? Is that man good? Kobe again guarded by, is he a shooting guard? Like, what is this? I don't know. Kobe, he pump fakes back out to SHAQ. SHAQ over to Fisher. Fisher, he has some room. Fisher's gonna go left to the basket. He gets stuck. He's gonna pass. Dog, you gotta pass it to SHAQ. SHAQ right there. SHAQ is about to get a 3-second violation. Back out to Payton. Payton has to shoot the three. His jump shot's definitely different, but hell, his jump shot was trash anyways, so it doesn't matter. Hamilton getting the screen from Wallace. They're still down by one, but it looks like he might change that here. No, the layup. Good defense. They're gonna have to foul Fisher. Can we get a replay of that here? I don't even know who that is that guarded this shot, but it was great defense. Hell, he might have hit Rip on his mask. Where's the mask just to cover the raw flesh? RIP MF Doom. OBS 33 SHAQ. Who was that stopped? Was that Debbie? No. Well, that's Kareem Rush. Okay, Kareem, I like the defense out of you. Derek Fisher misses the first free throw. I was just like, oh yeah, it's Derek Fisher. He might just make both. And he hits the second one. Detroit takes a timeout. They're still very much in this. The pass into Billups. Big shot. What is he gonna do with 18 seconds left? He's got Fisher on him. Over to Rashid. Rashid guarded by Rick Fox. Back out to Rick. 10 seconds left. The screen set by Ben Wallace. Hamilton, he goes to the basket all the way. And is that a charge? No, it's a blocking foul on Kobe. 6 seconds left. Thankfully, that was the foul to give. Into Rip Hamilton. 4 seconds down to Rashid. He's wide open in the paint. 2 seconds left, and we need a game winner from Kobe and SHAQ. Question is, will we get it? Rick Fox. The pass into Kobe. Kobe from deep. 1 second left, and he hit it. Kobe Bryant. Oh my God. Kobe beats SHAQ running around the court. He hugs Kobe. He's trying to grab him. Kobe's just running. Oh my God. Kobe B on the Detroit Pistons floor to take a 3-1 lead. He hits the game winner from way downtown. Don't let this game end. We need a replay of that. What the hell? Fox into Kobe. How far would you say this is behind the line? I doubt this man has a limitless range badge, and thank God I changed his jump shot. This man would have had another 100% contested like that first game. It looks like we are earning this series. This man leaning after the shot from the finals logo. He's a good, this is Curry range. This is like where Curry shot that shot against the Thunder that one year. Kobe just starts pacing around the court. Yo, this was incredible. That is one of the best game winners I have seen in ages. Hold on, why is this man Luke Walton just walking out and not happy? Why is Luke Walton the only Laker leaving before anybody else even thinks about it? Oh my God, Kobe Bryant, 36 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 for 5 from 3. That right there, beautifully enough, it's from one of the greatest players of all time. One of the greatest players I could ever imagine hitting a clutch shot. We're up 3-1, and Kobe, you cannot blow this 3-1 lead. Kobe, Shaq, I mean, either one of you guys gotta just close it. You could lose a game, maybe. I don't even like that. I'm not trying to see no game 7. I'm really not. Usually I am, but really I'm not. 34, 6, and 7 from Kobe. Shaq at 21 and something. Game 6, back in Detroit. Kobe, I mean, you had your game winner here. You want another one? Okay. Oh wow, they're at the line too. Detroit Pistons. I don't know if this was an N. This might have been an N1 because I seen they. Yeah, it was. Okay. 38 seconds left. We have the ball up by 1 with 35 seconds left now. I don't know who Kobe's guarded by right there, but seeing the screen from Shaquille. Are we gonna get another lob play? Oh, Kobe Green from 3. Ice in this man's veins. Close it out. Kobe Bryant just, oh my God. I couldn't have imagined any sequence better than what the past 2 shots. Yo, I didn't know what to expect out of this, but we are seconds away from winning Kobe and Shaq's 4th championship together. Rather than, this completely changes everything. This makes them not breaking up way more rational. They're gonna win this championship in Detroit as long as Chauncey Billups doesn't go too crazy here. Billups guarded by Fisher. They're opting with him instead of Payton. Fisher, I mean, whatever, to the basket, down to Okur. Okay, O'Neal into Fisher. They're gonna let Fisher. Oh God, you missed one lap, but you probably just, let's see. Oh my God, he missed another one. 85% contested, and Derek Fisher misses the first free throw. I mean, not contested, percent, whatever. Pistons have no timeouts left, but a 3-point deficit. Why is Fisher celebrating? Look at this. This man's celebrating, and he only had 1 free throw. If you don't get it back on defense, well, he's back, but oh my, Billups shoots it right over him, and he misses. Okay, it looks like we're in the clear. He hit the first. Derek Fisher, we've relied on you for some clutch shots throughout the years, like the one with 0.4 seconds left. Billups up to Tayshaun. Tayshaun, he's gonna shoot the 3 over whoever the hell. Shaq gets the rebound, and that is going to do it. The Los Angeles Lakers are the 2004 NBA champions. No three-peat, but hell, they're 4-4 in the finals. Did you just see that, or was the shot clock going down? Am I tripping? I just saw the shot clock going down while the game's over. Look at that. The shot clock's on. I've never realized that. Who won finals MVP? Shaq is going to, oh boy. Hell, Kobe isn't even holding the trophy. Hey, yo, if you don't, this man Kobe hit 2 game winners in this series, and you're not gonna give him the finals. I mean, Shaq didn't win regular season MVP. I don't know, but there's Shaq's 4th finals MVP, which he did not get in real life. One of those went to Dwayne Wade. 23 and 10 from Billups. 28, 7, 6, and 6 steals from Kobe, while Shaq had 8, 10, and 6, and 2 blocks, but 8 compared to 28, and he gets finals MVP. I don't know. Whatever. Shaq 20 and 17 with 4 assists, and well, yeah, this stat line's still incredible though. 3 blocks, 2 steals. Okay, yeah, maybe, you know what too? In simulation, he tends to be like elite at defense too, so maybe you gotta count that in here too. And also, in this universe, now Karl Malone has a championship. Not that anybody really. Here's the player stats of the playoffs: 27, 7, and 5 from Kobe. There's Shaq's numbers again. Well, not again, but whatever, you know, because one was his finals numbers. And yep, Karl Malone retired. Scottie Pippen retired. Horace Grant retired. Mark Jackson retired. Mama, there goes that man. Oh, this is like an old filler Pau. Look at this. Pau Gasol is 60 years old. And Rick Fox retired. I can't lie, we actually just lost like a huge chunk of our rotation. Nobody traded picks. We have the 30th in the draft. And we picked up Terrence Arthur, who I would assume is not real. Dwight went 3rd to the Bucks. I'm not even gonna, I don't even really care about looking at these every year, but okay. Best pick though, Sean Livingston to the 76ers. I love how they have Sean Livingston with the afro. Is he not in the game anymore? That's sad. Put Sean Livingston back in this game. Obviously, you don't have to worry about no free agents this year, although we could sign 89 overall Steve Nash just before either of his MVPs. It's honestly probably an accurate overall, and we don't, but we do sign Carlos Boozer, a great replacement for Karl Malone. 15 and 11 a game. He's even better than Karl, and we still got Kareem Rush and Devian George and Slavo. Carlos Arroyo is here. Luke Walton's still here. We should, this is a good enough team to get it done again. Oh, Brian Russell's here, man who Jordan sunned, and Ivan Rabb is somehow here at 41 years old. This is season number 2. Yeah, we'll just stick with it. It doesn't really matter about the seasons. We're just going until I guess Shaq retires. And Gary Payton's still here, so that's cool. They didn't really regress either. We're number 1 in the power rankings, so hopefully the season goes well. Hopefully we didn't just fire Phil Jackson. Hey, guess what? Our 2 guys that are good at basketball are all-star starters, and we're 2nd in the conference, but we were last year too, and that was fun. Oh wait, we're 1st now. Okay. Shaq wins MVP again, his 3rd now. And since 2K actually has an 04 Lakers roster in the game, their resumes are actually completely correct already. So that's cool. Mecca Okafor, Antoine Benoit. Yeah, I don't really care. Don Nelson again was a little bit better than us. This time though, Kobe made the All-NBA third team. That's good. That's good. 27 and 8 a game. He honestly should have made not better than the third team. But all these other literally all point guards made it over him, and you see they all average a lot of points and a lot of assists. So I guess whatever. Shaq's all defensive second team. Kobe's all defensive first team. 63 and 19. Wow, the Spurs are right there. The Mavericks are one game ahead of us. Steve Nash signed with Miami, by the way. Obviously, he's a pivotal piece. Although they suck, they're not even in the playoffs. These are our season stats again, because I kind of just showed you them. Carlos Boozer, hi, thanks for being great. We traded for Darius Miles, okay, from Milwaukee. Did we trade Gary? Oh no, Gary's right there. I don't know who we traded. Oh, Kareem Rush and Luke Walton for Darius Miles and Dan Gadzura and Terrence Arthur for George Lynch. Okay, I mean, I liked his stop in that game, but I don't know anything else about him. So Kareem Rush, you know. Zach Randolph at center and the Portland Trailblazers in the first. They're already playing small ball. I mean, Zach was a big dog though, and we win 4-0. But yeah, I would assume Shaq bodied him. Gary Payton 25 and 13. Miles 20. Darius Miles out here going off too. Okay, I love it. San Antonio again in the second round. We have to meet up with this team that's this good. They have Dikembe at the center now. We lose game one. Not even gonna jump in because, you know, I mean, it's a set. Now that I know we're actually a legitimate finals team and we're not just like a fluke or something. Kobe 31. We win this one. Next one up 3-1. Beat him again. They have Jerry Stackhouse too. I saw that Jerry Stackhouse averaged 29 points per game in a season one. That's pretty incredible. It wasn't like 0-1 too. Like it wasn't really that often you were seeing that. And I mean, except you were Michael Jordan. We did play with too on the Wizards, and we win in 5 games again. We're making quick work of the Spurs in the simulation, and now playing the Vancouver Grizzlies. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention too, Vancouver obviously existed. They're just gonna stay in Vancouver, but I believe that the Pelicans also exist in this roster. Yeah, there they go. But I just left them because they actually came into the league in 04. So like, you know what I mean, it would have been here already anyway. Shane Battier, Pau Gasol. Now that's a turn of events. Lakers ended up having to trade for Pau Gasol later on, but no, instead they win game 1 by 6 points, and Pau Gasol is our opponent. Second game, they win again by 10 points. Kobe Bryant 28 and 13, but we lose. We win this one though. They're not even scoring. They just have everybody scoring. They don't have like one. Pau's not even doing much. Pau and Mike Miller, who won Rookie of the Year in 01, I think. Kobe at 34 and 10. Obviously, he's the main cog on offense. We're down 3-1. Kobe 37 and 7. Not one game has been close, at least within like, you know, I mean, 3 points or something. Oh, but this one kind of was. Okay, we might be coming back from down 3-1. Wow, it was literally within 3 points. Oh, I didn't want to jump in, and oh man, real quick, I think I have to. Medvedenko, he's gonna pass it in. I would have hoped to Kobe right there, right in front of him. Yep, there you go, and he's gonna get fouled. The reason I jumped in is because, well, you know, we're gonna see if the Grizzlies can hit a shot or if Kobe can hit these free throws, and he hits the first. Green light, no pressure. Jason Williams, white chocolate with the ball. I don't know who can shoot threes on the team. Is it him? Jason Williams for 3. He airballs. Jason Williams. Kobe just has hit one of these, and I'm gonna simulate out of this. He hits the first, and yep, that is it. We force a game 7. Jason had 27 and 7 on 5 for 8 from 3, so he was on fire the whole game, but he airballs the final shot. It wasn't the greatest shot, but it was still an airball. You can't really, you know what I mean, excuse an airball. And either whoa, we're gonna, okay, let's not talk about the Magic yet. Okay, let's get to the finals first. Let's see. The Grizzlies can still very well beat us. Look at this score. Oh man, they are locking us up. They are clamping us up in this fourth quarter. The Memphis Grizzlies are establishing the grit and grind Grizzlies era way earlier than perceived. Way earlier than we perceived in real life, really, is what I should be saying. But we saw it because they don't have many standout players, but Jason Williams, Mike Miller, James Posey, Shane Battier. These are actually a lot. Pau Gasol, Earl Watson, who actually, I like Earl Watson. I've seen, you know, I mean, videos of him. He seems like he has pretty good basketball IQ. He was a coach at one point for the Suns. He got fired fast, but the Suns were also really trash. They are going to go to the finals. This all-around really solid team is going to beat us in the conference finals and, you know, I mean, hold us off from coming back from down 3-1. And I wanted to play Orlando in the finals. I don't even think they have Penny anymore. No, they don't, but they have T-Mac. That's even crazy. We would have been having a T-Mac versus Kobe matchup right now, but instead the Magic sweep them 4-0. I already know they wouldn't have swept us. Ooh, I'm pissed now. Matter of fact, also, Dallas keeps losing in the early rounds, and they lost Nash, and they still went #1 seed and then lost. Whoa, is that Derek We lost Derek Fisher? That's who I didn't realize that we lost. Wow. Okay, that's all right, though. It's all right. You know, this has been a pretty clutch video, and as Robert Horry retires, comment section, let me know the most clutch player in NBA history that you can think of, except only give me wrong answers. That's my question for today. And Marc Gasol retired before he got drafted. Oh, hey, Terry Stotts, who just got fired. I guess he was already somehow the coach of the Jazz. The year of Chris Paul, I just want to see where he will get drafted, honestly. And he goes to the Pelicans. He goes to the same same team he went to in real life. It's beautiful. I couldn't have asked for any better. That's like the best possible, you know what I mean? This could go a very weird amount of ways with a team like that, but for them to get the same as that guy, that works. And Danny Granger goes second to the Jazz. Iverson's a free agent this year. So is Pau Gasol. Thankfully, Pau re-signed. Ray Allen went to the Magic and Iverson went to the Rockets. This doesn't seem too unrealistic of Allen. And then you got, so he's gonna be joining Yao. I would assume so. Ray Allen goes to join T-Mac and the team that just won the finals. So I guess, I mean, he ended up doing this with Miami very later in his career though, and he got hate for it. So to do it at 30 years old, he's definitely gonna get hate for it. And Big Dog Zebo stays with the Trailblazers. Kobe's a 99, Shaq's a 97. Never checked their badges or anything. I would assume though he's got one hell of a repertoire of badges. There's all his clutch shooting badges and shooting badges in general. Shaq's got a bunch of finishing badges, no really shooting badges, and a bunch of defensive badges. Carlos is still here. Gary Payton's starting to get old though, so he should probably do something before we run out of a point guard. I mean, not like we already won a championship. And hey, was that Brandon Bass? Oh, we got Brandon Bass on the team. Look at the guy. 28th pick. Obviously, that means we picked him this year. Season number 3, I guess, if you want to say. Oh my God. So they got us behind the Pistons in the power rankings this year, and look who they added off their bench. Joe Johnson. And they still got solid guys around that. Whoa, Mike Woodson's their assistant coach. Oh yeah, no, they won the ring. Okay, maybe not. I still want to, you know what I mean? They had to load up on talent because, yeah, we exist and we should have made the finals back-to-back years. The Grizzlies outplayed us, you know? Team Kobe. Kobe's an all-star captain, and thankfully he drafted Shaq. No beef there. Shaq wins MVP for the 4th time and 3rd time in a row. We were first in the conference. Chris Paul, rookie. Darren Williams, 6th man, even though he didn't win rookie of the year. And Wallace, DPOY again. Sasha Vujicic, most improved player with 9 assists per game. What? I don't even know. Larry Brown, really? We couldn't get coach of the year. Whoa. Kobe and Shaq both made the All-NBA first team. 29, 5, and 8 from Kobe, and 20. Oh my God. 29, 5, and 8. You gotta be kidding me with this, how good this man is. Here's a second team. Here's a third team if you're interested. Oh, yep. Yao. So yeah, Yao and Iverson are together now. 61 and 21. We're 1 game better than the Spurs, and the Mavericks finally fell off after a bunch of their fluke seasons. Sorry, Dallas. And the Pistons had 64 wins though, so they are better than us. We got the 2 stars, but they are better than us. Seattle, first round, they have Lip, Murray, and Richard. Dog, beat Seattle, please. Don't lose it. Don't lose a game to see a cool thing. Before we continue, here's the season stats again, or not again, but for the first time. There you go. You could look at them if you feel like it. Just about the same as last year. We didn't trade for nobody really. We're playing the Grizzlies again this year, and they have Andre Kirilenko. That even adds more fuel to the fire. And we're up 3-0. We're trying to make quick work of this team. Kirilenko, I'm sorry, but hell no. The other side has Detroit, Indiana, and we are playing the Spurs, who we beat 2 years in a row, but they are great. And they have Jerry Stackhouse now, along with their big 3, and Greg Ostertag. Game 1 is a win. Game 2 is a loss. Game 3 is a loss. Game 4 is a win. Game 5 is a win. Kobe 45, Tony 21. It's an elimination game, so I'm just going to play it safe and jump in. We're going to win and advance to the finals yet again. A 1-year break, but we are back. Carlos Boozer, thank you for the 24 and 10. Devian George 19. Miles 19. Slavo 3. And Gary Payton 1 for 9 shooting, but you had 12 assists, and we're in the finals. We're playing the Pistons again. Their rematch, but this time they have Joe Johnson off the bench. He's an 89 overall, and you would think they maybe would even start him over Tayshaun, but I guess Joe Johnson's like a perfect 6-man role guy. Oh, well, also he's a shooting guard, but he's a 90 overall at 25 years old, and they just picked this man up. It's because Tayshaun's still on a rookie contract, and obviously so is everybody else. Really, Darko, they signed Kurt Thomas. Carlos Delfino is here, the guy. You ever played 2K11 or something? You know Carlos Delfino was on the Rockets, I think. He was built different. He had it. Man had a burner. Okay, game 1 in Detroit. Can we still beat this team even with ISO Joe off the bench? Yes, we can. Game 1, we show that we can at least beat them once, but can we beat them multiple times? The defense must have been high. It must have been high intensity in here because hell, all their guys struggled except for Kurt Thomas. Game 2, back in Detroit again. We're gonna be playing Detroit defense against Detroit. Wow, that game was really close. I was close to jumping in, but it seemed like we had control, and they ended up hitting a 2 at the buzzer. They made it a 3-point game. Tayshaun Prince at 23, Rip had 22, and we win by 3 points again. Joe Johnson 15, and Wallace 2 for 8 shooting. Obviously he's not known for his offense anyways. And Kobe had 39 and 5 steals. Gary Payton 13 and 14. He's showing us, you know, I mean, his veteran moves guarding Chauncey. I didn't see what Chauncey even had, so that must have mean that he had a mid game. Another game we have control of. This is nuts. I thought that the Joe Johnson edition and all their wins that they had would be a huge difference, but 34 from Shaq. We were up 3-0. Pistons now are deciding to come with ferocity once we're up 3-0, but we're still in this actually. And we are down by 3 points with 1:43 left. Pistons have the ball. We were actually down by like 10 points, and we have stormed back. So as of right now, we're Joe Johnson. Okay. You know what? Don't even let me finish my sentence. No, why? Because I was about to say that we're on like a 13-0 3-0 run. And Joe Johnson said, hell no. First of all, he's very bulky. This man's bulky as hell. And he's got the Curry free throw release. I've never seen that on a bulky player. Thankfully, I think Kobe just fouled, but no, he is not fouled out or nothing. They got Joe in here, and instead of Rip right now, and Kobe's going to the basket, he steps back, he fakes it back out to SHAQ. SHAQ over to Payton. Payton's gonna get the screen from Miles. Payton going to the basket. Oh, he had a lane, but he gets blocked, and it's back out to Miles, over to Boozer, out to SHAQ, over to Miles again. Miles got to put up the three-point shot, and that is all. It was in and out, though. Johnson, number 6, bringing it up against Payton. Is he gonna get another bucket? That N1 was incredibly clutch. Joe Johnson putting on a masterclass. Joe Johnson again. They call him ISO Joe for no reason. There's any man that's gonna bring them back from this series deficit that's like really that electric of a score, it's gonna be him off the bench, although he probably starts some games. Kobe pulls up, moving 3 is off, and that is probably gonna do it for this one. I'm gonna hit the simcast because yeah, it's probably wrapped. We stormed all the way back, but I jumped in just to watch our agony. Is yeah, we didn't even score again. So yeah, I mean, it's okay though, you know, 3-1. I just did the simulate with simcast live on accident. I feel like such an idiot, and that may just officially do it. Oh boy, they're trying to storm back themselves now, but no, I'm not even gonna jump in. I tried to actually pause it right before it ended, but yeah, we are going to win our 2nd championship of this simulation, but the 5th championship total. So Kobe has matched his 5 he had in his regular career. Instead of the whole breakup and everything, instead they're just gonna win. They win another championship. SHAQ won a finals MVP again. I wasn't looking too closely at the stats, but he might have actually, I think he earned it this series. Kobe did have an incredible season though, but SHAQ, I mean, well, he earned it both series, but you know, it's Kobe and SHAQ. What the hell? SHAQ had 19-18 with 6 blocks, and Kobe had 17-6-3 with 7 for 12 field goals, 2 steals. And we are going to win our 5th total championship for both these guys. Now, I was trying to say that Kobe obviously had 5 in his regular career and SHAQ had 4, so SHAQ surpasses himself, and Kobe, instead of having to break up, get POW, all that, he'll even like retired and then came back out of retirement. Instead, well, we just got number 5 in 2005, right? 2006 are we in? Yeah, we're in 06. Gary Payton has retired from the NBA after winning his 2 championships. Now, he didn't retire ringless because I believe he was on that Heat team that won a ring, so he was back with SHAQ again. Hubert retired. LaMarcus goes number 1 to the Jazz. Bargnani goes to the Bulls. So they screw up again because in real life they drafted LaMarcus and traded him for like Tyrus Thomas. Brandon Roy goes to the Kings, and Rondo goes to the Knicks. Aside from that, Hawks get Paul Millsap again. The rest is the rest. Tim Duncan's a free agent. Now we may actually have some money because Gary Payton retired, but I don't know. Oh my god, Tim Duncan, I swear to you that wasn't planned. I could not edit the footage and you would see that I just literally click simulate like I always do. This man Tim Duncan just signed with the team. I'm trying to look at our salary cap. How was that possible? I know I said we have some money. I was thinking like, okay, we're gonna get someone like, hell, I don't know, Bonzi Wells or Jason Terry even. We just signed Tim Duncan. No, I'm not gonna, he's gonna be here for at least 4 years. And Dirk Nowitzki goes to the Cavaliers. So Tim Duncan at this point had won 2 rings with the Spurs, and now he leaves because we keep beating him every year. This is like the league where just the snakes are inbound. He beat us once, and then we continue to beat him every year since, and well, he quit. Chris Webber is going to stay with the Kings. He's loyal to that team. Dirk's going to go to the Cavs, which means that, wow, Dirk, who hasn't really had much success and his team kept choking, he's going to join LeBron. That just hit me. Yao Ming left Iverson after 1 season. Sorry, AI. I love AI. Mari stays with the Suns, which they don't even have Nash. Tasia is going to go to the Hawks, and the rest is the rest. Ben Wallace is done with the Pistons. He goes to the Timberwolves, although Tayshaun stays. Maybe they prioritize signing one over the other. Obviously, they just gave a lot of money to Joe Johnson. They kind of had to make a decision probably. I would assume, though, you would probably just keep Ben Wallace, but maybe he just wanted to leave. Can I see this from my own eyes? Oh my God. Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan, and Shaquille O'Neal. Shout out to, there's a guy that's been DMing me for like literally like 6 months every week or something to do a Tim Duncan career simulation, and he'll just spam my DMs and say Tim Duncan in like separate letters. But well, you're about to get a hint of that right here. Speaking of that, I said that SHAQ and Kobe would never leave the Lakers, so I'm gonna re-up their contracts right now. David Wesley is also here, although we lost Carlos Boozer, which I mean, does it really matter at this point? But I'm over here saying we lost Carlos Boozer like we didn't sign the best power forward in the league. Booze. He went to the Celtics. Well, he definitely betrayed us then. And yeah, so that's our, I mean, we'll see how this works with no point. We literally don't have a point guard. Our best point guard is John Brown. I might have to make Kobe a secondary point guard just so we can fill the role. Season number 4, 2-time champions, and now we have another, at this point, 2-time champion. We're second in the power rankings, and I bet that we're behind the pit. Yep, we're behind the Pistons, at least in this guys. How about this one? Oh wow, they got us really deep down in this one, but I don't care. We're gonna go by the 2K Sports one because they control the game. They're trying to start David Wesley. That's fine. That's fine, honestly. And Jamal Mashburn at the 3. Our worst person. We got a bunch of bench centers and power forwards, which actually is kind of trash because that's all of our rotation anyways. But you know what? I'm gonna let them them. They usually make some decent trades. So let's see what happened. Team Dirk and Team Kobe, but Bron, Tim Duncan, and actually SHAQ falls to the bench of the All-Star team. Yet I bet he's still, no, he's not in the MVP race. Tim Duncan is now, and LeBron and Dirk are. It's kind of big time. SHAQ might be genuinely pissed off now. And the Clippers? Who the hell is on the Clippers? Yao Ming and Elton. We're about to have an LA rivalry against Yao Ming and Elton Brand. I love it. And we just lost to them, as I said that, by whatever, 19 points. We're still great regardless. I mean, but we're not really playing. We just beat the Clippers, as I said that. Dirk Nowitzki wins MVP. Wait, actually, matter of fact, we're in 07. He won in either 06 or 07, right? I think it was 07 because Nash won it in 05 and 06. So yeah, this must have been his year, right? I know Kobe and Bron kind of won it a couple times in 08, 09, and 10. I think Kobe won in 09. LaMarcus Aldridge, Rookie of the Year. Shout out to him. Still one of my favorite players of all time. Hope he's having fun in retirement. Even, I know it wasn't his choice, but you know what I mean? Hope he's vibing out. Most improved player was Darko because he's starting now, and Ben Wallace, the DPOY, is on the Timberwolves. Owen Jones, coach of the year. I would assume that's the Clippers coach because he was bugging out. We had no All-NBA first team players. Kobe's on the second team, and Tim Duncan's on the third team. Shaq's on the all-defensive first team. No Kobe on either of these, but Duncan's on the first one. 61 and 21. We ended up tying with the Clippers. Still got Darius Miles. We made no trades, but we're playing a couple more, I don't know, kind of whatever. We literally have no guards. Kobe's averaging 9 assists per game, so I made him a / point guard just because he's kind of became like our facilitator anyway. I don't really think that's cheating. Well, obviously, you know what happens is that I think like, oh, I won't change anything, and then people will comment and be like, yo, why didn't you change this? So I'm like, okay, yeah, I should have just went with my gut. Tim Duncan averaged 5 assists. SHAQ averaged 4. Mashburn averaged 5. So we have a good little, you know what I mean? A little group going to here. Jamal Mashburn for some reason can't even shoot 40%. That's really bad, but whatever. Hopefully he figures it out. I always say / point guard instead of secondary point guard, and we're playing the Spurs. Same exact team, just Amir Johnson instead of Tim Duncan. And Tony Parker is known to be pretty goated in these though. So let's see. They win game 2. Tim Duncan had 9. I guess they know he's gonna play, huh? And Tony and Tim had 27 and 26. We lost another. If we lose to them in the first round, this is the biggest L of all time. We took their star and then we can't beat them. Okay, here we go. 47, 11, and 7 from Kobe. That's what we needed to win by 25. And we're gonna go on to the second round. Cool. Win by 2 points in the last game. Tim Duncan 25, SHAQ 20, and Kobe 31. Next round, we're playing Phoenix. Mari Stoudemire has to be here. And aside from that, they got Sean Marion and Jay Rich still. Game 1 is a win. Game 2 is a win. Game 3 is a loss. Game 4 is a win. And game 5 is a win. We're on to the conference final. Now, I'm not even worried about the stats. And we're playing Memphis again. Andre Kirilenko versus Tim Duncan, and Pau Gasol versus SHAQ. Kobe versus James Posey. And aside from that, yeah, I don't really care. But they're the 8th seed, so that's impressive that they made it here. But take this 4-0, please. And we're playing. We got the matchup I wanted a few years ago. It's been Detroit and Orlando every single year from the Eastern Conference, just like it's how it's been us and well, that one year Memphis from the Western Conference every year. We're playing Orlando. They get back here, and wow, I just remember they have Ray Allen, but they have Juwan Howard and Cesare Trebonsky at center, and Tyronn Lue, our former point guard, who Allen Iverson stepped over. But this is the matchup I wanted because of Kobe and Tracy. And well, now we have to play Ray Allen too, which is kind of frightening. That team could get on fire at any point in time, you know, even though they don't have interior defense to guard Shaquille O'Neal. We're gonna win game 1 though. 33 from SHAQ, 27 from Kobe, 21 from Miles, 12 from Duncan. Honestly, I'm still just worried about SHAQ and Kobe. Timmy's not even really, I mean, he's pretty good actually. The fact that SHAQ didn't make an all-NBA team though after winning 3 straight MVPs is crazy. Tim really took his whole role. 26 from Kobe, 22 from Duncan, 11 from SHAQ, and this next game we win again. T-Mac had 30. Next game, honestly, it would have been an even more seamless fit if Tracy was here. And oh my god, why am I an idiot? What am I doing right now? Oh, whoa. Juwan Howard made a free throw, and then Howard missed the free throw, and now Tim Duncan is at the line. He got fouled on a jump shot, but wait, can I tell you real quick that Tim Duncan is not a good free throw shooter? 70 free throw. We're gonna go and see if Tim Duncan hit 2 free throws to make us win this game. We're in Orlando, who also, there was rumors that Tim Duncan was supposed to go here and team up with Grant Hill and T-Mac, but then they did some crazy BS where they didn't like let his family on the plane or something. Yeah, I don't even know. Tim Duncan with his toes inverted greens the first free throw. They just subbed in Kobe at the point, and they moved someone to the 2. Oh, they took out whoever the hell that is. Duncan the second one. That is good too. Orlando now needs, that's so sad that I'm subbing in just to watch them. Well, let's see. Full court shot from Ray Allen. Okay, he misses. That would have been wild. We're up 3-0. We're on our way to our 3rd championship. Kobe had 42. I'm happy that he's still taking the initiative, even though we have SHAQ and Tim Duncan. 26 and 27 from them. And Brandon Bass had 6. Mashburn shot 1 for 7, and Miles shot 1 for 11. We get nothing from anybody else except for those 3. And matter of fact, I just realized the Clippers lost in the first round. We just won't even talk about it. The last game potentially in Orlando, but it's not going to be the last game because they got us the hell up and out of here. Why does I keep keep happening. Every elimination game we lose. Well, obviously we have to win some of them though, because we end up winning the championship, and we are going to do that. We are going to do that. We're not losing this game, right? Yep, we won. Kobe, Shaq, and Tim Duncan. First to address the first two, Kobe and Shaq get their 6th championship. This simulation has not disappointed to any extent. Not whatsoever. Not at all. 0%. I knew that we were going to come in here, and I haven't even acknowledged this, but Shaq is already 35, which I actually thought it was even a little bit younger right now, but you know what I mean, starting in 2003 makes it so that they already, you know what I mean, have a lot of years ticked off. Or 2000, wait, did I say 2005? I meant 2000, starting in 2003. And Tim Duncan wins Finals MVP this time. Okay, so they're really just holding Kobe back right now, huh? I don't think he cares though. He has 6 rings. He has tied Michael Jordan. He may not win the Jordan argument, considering that he had Shaq and Tim Duncan for, well, I mean, for 5 of the years he didn't. So yeah, he didn't have both of them at least. You know, Jordan had Pippen too, who isn't Shaq, but you know what I mean, point stands, kinda. David Wesley averaged 19 a game in the playoffs, or am I looking at the season stats? Which one was that? Oh, David Wesley's really good. Yeah, 19 a game. That's pretty cool. I respect it. And Kobe averaged 31 and 9. Just the fact that he did this, no supporting cast except for the 2 other all-stars really in David Wesley. And here we are. Penny Hardaway retired. He's got to be fuming watching Shaq right now. It's wild is that Shaq could have let that man be too when Penny got drafted. I mean, well, Shaq just saw Penny on the cast for his, or whatever. What was it again? They were doing a movie together, and he seen Penny dribbling, passing the ball, all that stuff. He thought Penny was a ball boy, but then when he realized he was Penny Hardaway, he said, oh yeah, nah, draft this kid. If he would have just let him go #1 and not trade Chris Webber for him, shoot, maybe Penny would have had a whole different career, and Shaq would have had Chris Webber. Imagine if it feels weird to think that Shaq and Kobe could have still been dominating around like 2010, because like Kevin Durant just got drafted, and of course the Knicks drafted Greg Oden, but in fairness, he was pretty good. This is why I love the draft. Hashtag Greg, hashtag Oden, hashtag New Space York Strong, hashtag Ohio Space State. That's not how hashtag works, Baking Fan 11. Why is everybody happy? Greg Oden is the MJ of this draft. I love the NBA draft. I want a Greg Oden Knicks jersey right now. I'm so excited. Greg Oden's gonna play for the Knicks. Looks like Greg Oden was in for a private workout with the Washington Wizards. No, sorry, KOC. He's going to the Knicks. I guess he's gonna be the GOAT or something. Ceiling, Michael Thompson. They really compared Kevin Durant to George Gervin. That's that old head comparison that I always mention on this channel. I haven't heard them compare him to George Gervin in years, but they always used to. LeBron is a free agent. Okay, and so is Melo, and Jesus Christ, the whole league is free agent. So LeBron must have seen what the Spurs just almost did to us, and now we have to deal with him. LeBron goes to the Spurs. Tracy McGrady, even though he's a champion, he won one with the Magic, he leaves them for the Mavericks. He takes Dirk's spot. Vince Carter goes to the Pacers. Their jerseys look really cool, actually. Paul Pierce stays with the Celtics. That's kind of realistic, I guess. Melo goes to the Heat. Phillips stays with the Pistons. Nash goes to the Clippers, which is also very interesting because they already had a really good team. That's frightening. Wade to the Hawks. So Wade and Melo took Wade's spot. Wade doesn't even seem to be doing that much. That's interesting in itself. But he joins KD on the Hawks. The league's starting to get crazy, but when Shaq and Kobe are still together, what do you expect? Oh yeah, and Tim Duncan. Season number 5 of the simulation. We're on ring number 6. And I haven't seen Shaq regress yet, but he's 35. And hell, we got, what the hell? We got 5'5" Earl Boykins to play point guard. Oh god, this is gonna be a problem. That was the best we can get. Oh, we got Damon Stoudemire. Just start him instead. Come on. He's 5'10" too, actually. We got all short point guards. Just start Kobe at this point. I'm gonna simulate. I want to see who. Oh wait, we're playing Chris Paul first game. That man must have dropped off Earl. You know it's bad when Chris Paul can post you up. Matter of fact, Steve Blake dropped him off too. Steve Blake. Wow, classic name. Team Jermaine and Team Tim. I couldn't care less about no regular season anymore. We on to bigger and better things. Tim Duncan is the most valuable player, so him and Shaq have both got him. Well, actually, in this simulation, Tim would have already had 2, and yeah, they have him with his 2. So he now has 3, and Shaq has what, 4? KD Rookie of the Year with Atlanta. Darren Williams. Tim Duncan won DPOY 2. Okay, that's dominant. That's dominant. Even next to Shaq. Owen Jones 71-11. Oh yeah, we have a problem. Houston, we have a problem. Shout out to Steve Francis, who's next to Allen Iverson. That's a weird pairing. I mean, they're good at scoring, but they're both short. Tim Duncan and Shaq both made the first team, and Kobe, he made no team. He made absolutely no team. That's disrespectful. Remember when I joked about signing Bonzi Wells? Well, we should have, because he's on the defensive team. I don't like that better than having a dude who's 5'5". Okay, we traded Earl Boykins. Never mind, we just benched Earl Boykins, but either way, he's not starting right now. Everybody's on fire. We have 3 99s basically. Shaq's 98, and the Clippers were 71-11. I was frightened after they were already good, and then they signed Steve Nash. They just have a squad. They got chemistry. I don't know what to tell you. They got what's his name, Earl Watson too. I seen him. Chuck Hayes, the worst free throw release of all time. Shannon Brown, Jumpman. Kedrick Brown. It was his name, Kedrick or Kendrick. Yao averages 20 and 15. Elton averages 20 and 15. Nash averages 19 and 12. Getty 15. Wally 14. Barry 13. Watson 7. But those other other guys I said way more. What the hell? How do you have that many people in double figures? And the Pistons are still great. Playing Portland first round. They just drafted somebody, right? I don't, Zaza, sure, whatever. They have Zach Randolph. Wow, we're tied 2-2 with Zach Randolph, and we are going to win 4-2. But we have to play Tim Duncan up against his old team, who now has LeBron James up against Jamal Mashburn. Let's just see how this goes. Game 1 is a loss by 24 points. I wonder who wore the number 24. Kobe had 20. Second game is another loss by, what is that, 20 points? I'm trying to do math. No, that's 30 points. They got Bruce Bowen, Amir Johnson dropping 17, Ginobili, Van Exel, Chris Kaman, Okur is over here now. Man who was shooting a ton of shots for that, for what's his name team? Detroit, and that, really, that he was only there for 1 year? Oh, we gotta simcast a little bit now because it's getting scary, and they are dogging us. I got faith in our team right now because we are about to go down 3-0, and I have to have faith because, well, there's 49 seconds left, and we're down by 4 points. Tony is guarded by Boykins, and LeBron goes right around, what's his name? Wesley. Where is Kobe? He's not fouled out, and he's not in the game. We're about to lose off of that. We need a 3 fast. Unless this season's probably, I'm gonna be honest, this season's probably over. If we miss, I'm simcasting. Tony Parker is the player of the game. He's very good. 29 on 11 for 21. I wonder why. He had no defense. Kobe is still not in the game. Passing to Wesley. Wesley back to Mashburn. Over to Stoudemire. Hell, it's not even Boykins, but he's short too. Stoudemire down to Duncan. Duncan fadeaway shot is good. Are we gonna foul already? I wouldn't foul I mean, I don't know. I just try to force a turnover first. Yep, we fouled Tony, but Tony I don't think is a good free throw shooter either, at least in this. Tony the first. Yes, 65%. Hold on. It's getting interesting. Are they never gonna sub Kobe in? I don't know, but Tony only hit 1. No timeout taken. Stoudemire bringing it up. He's got Tim Duncan on the wing. He's gonna get a screen from him. Stoudemire has some room. No, he's not gonna take it. He throws it down to Duncan. Duncan, little tough shot. Oh yeah, it's over. It's over. Simcast. Forget Simcast. Sim to end. What was that? Hell, Kobe must have been tired as hell because he didn't play again, and he already played 42 minutes. Oh man. Wesley was 2 for 10. Stoudemire 2 for 7. Mashburn 2 for 8. Our supporting cast this year is not it. It was better last year to just not have one. More bad players equals more bad shots. The San Antonio Spurs are gonna make quick work of us after so many years. Are they not? Wait, hold on. Are we coming back? I don't think it's gonna work. They won. They won. 108-111. Kobe 30. This hurts because we beat them down so many years, and LeBron James now is on his way to a finals berth. He's playing the Pistons and he loses. The Pistons win a championship. Now that I think about it, they win. Considering that it says 0-4 on his resume, no, this is their first ring. So after all those appearances against us, we beat them every year. I forgot that means they hadn't won yet. They finally won with no Ben Wallace, but Rasheed Wallace and Darko Milicic in the front court. Joe Johnson still off the bench. So it was the same team, but minus Ben, the DPOY. Well, like for every other year. And that was an ugly playoff run for us. Our 3 guys, look at their stats. 59% from Duncan, 56% from Kobe, and 56% from SHAQ with shooting. Well, even Earl Boykins shot 51%, but 36 from Wesley, 33 from Mashburn, 34 from Stoudemire. Those are 3 key pieces, and we just, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's tough out here. We honestly maybe should have just never signed Tim Duncan. Eduardo Nahara retired. Zeljko Rabraka retired. So I'm over here looking at Tony Parker like, please leave, and he's still with the Spurs. But you know who left? Manu Ginobili. He went to the Celtics. He joins Paul Pierce. Player progression, seems like everybody's doing just fine. Shaq's regressing a little bit, but he's 36 for God's sake. This is actually crazy, like genuinely crazy. Kobe's season high in points was 36. Duncan's was 39 and Shaq's was 33. None of them even scored 40 last season, despite being 3 of hell, maybe the 3 best players in the league. 6 rings down, but can we get 7? I didn't even look at the draft, but Kevin Love went to the 76ers. Westbrook joined up with Chris Paul. That's kind of weird. Derrick Rose to the Nuggets. Weird. Michael Beasley, the God, to the Warriors. Okay, so this season, I think we just have the same guys, don't we? Yep, and we lost Damon Stoudemire. Gennaro Pargo is here, though. If anything, our core might have got worse, but hell, hopefully they shoot less shots. Actually, Miles is starting now, and who was it that we had last year? I forget, but he kept shooting trash, so that's better. That just we just don't have him. Tim Duncan, I don't know. Is he sabotaging the team? I can't believe I'm saying this, but 39 and 12. Let's just no. Actually, he's definitely not. We just the fact that we signed him means we don't have good role players. Tim Duncan won an MVP again. You're definitely not sabotaging for winning an MVP, but in fairness, you rated our like culture here. 23, 19, 5, 2, and 3. In fairness, I'm acting like we lost every ring. We won one of them, and Russell Westbrook still won Rookie of the Year, even on Chris Paul's team. Rondo 6th Man of the Year. Tim Duncan DPOY. Kyle Lowry Most Improved, and Owen Jones Coach of the Year. Lowry won Most Improved in real life because I know obviously, I mean, he must have taken a jump to become, because I know he was kind of just like decent at the beginning. Tim Duncan and Shaq both made the first team, and Kobe made the 3rd team, which he kept kept getting slept on, or maybe there's just better guards. You know what I mean? Not better guards than Kobe, but better guards in general that can have better seasons, because it seems like the bigs are a little bit weaker. Like Jermaine O'Neal and Al Jefferson are not making it over Tim Duncan and Shaq. 59 and 23. The Clippers got a little bit worse, but honestly, screw the records, because it's been pretty set in stone in terms of the talent for a few years now. Let's just see if we can get deep into the playoffs. Am I tripping, or we didn't have Jamal Mashburn and then we signed him again? Because that's who I was talking about when I said he was playing like trash. This man's shooting 38% again, yet we have him starting again, I would assume. I don't even know. Asia and Al Jefferson in the first round on Seattle. Well, that's cool to play Seattle, but 4-1 by second round Memphis. I'm happy we got this matchup too. I know we could always lose, but you know, I'd rather play them instead of San Antonio, and we're down 3-0. We got 4-0 swept. What the hell? Oh my god. Kobe 4 for 13 this game. I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of bad. Next game after that, he shot 4 for 14, but he had 10 free throw attempts though, so at least, I mean, if you want to count those as field goal makes. Next game, hell, I don't know. We lost an OT in this one. The next game, Tim 6 for 18. I don't know what happened to us. We washed. The Clippers win a championship. We couldn't meet up against them because we were too trash, and the Magic still made it back. Oh yeah, they have Chris Webber now instead of Tracy McGrady. I honestly, what team I go to? The Mavericks? They're not even here. That is atrocious. Bro, Boykin shot 42%. Obviously, Kobe and Timmy and them still had a decent / good playoffs. Mashburn is just trash. This man is Jamal Trashburn over here, just chucking up, missing every single shot. This man is 6'8", 240. You're not LeBron. This man Jamal should be getting no burn. Send that guy to the left bench. That man is Jesus Christ. And he retired. Thank God. David oh, I wish we still had David Wesley. He was cool, but yeah, he's gone. I mean, he was on the Pistons anyways, but he retired. Did they just get a ring? Oh yeah, did he get a ring with them? I don't even know. Greg Ostertag retired. Phil Jackson is still here, but he's getting worse. Matter of fact, Mike Woodson's system says triangle. If you don't sign Mike Woodson, it'd be perfect. Blake Griffin goes to the Bulls and Steph Curry goes to the Knicks. Quite the turn of events. Kings get Taj Gibson. Now, obviously, they're the winners of this draft. This is the last year on Tim Duncan's contract. He has no type of player option, so this is going to be it after this. For him, at least. Like, definitely. There's just no way we have money to re-sign him, right? I mean, hey, the two most important players in this free agency were loyal. We signed rebound god Reggie Evans. Not sure if that'll help us our guard problem, but okay. Garrett Temple is here as a, I don't know, probably a rookie, or no, he's in his 4th year. He's the number whatever the hell. We still have 6 rings, which isn't a bad thing. We've experienced 3 of them together. Team Dirk and Team LeBron, the former teammates. And oh, hey, we're first in the conference this year, 37-14, but it seems like the Clippers just got worse. I need playoff success before anything. Not like we've won 3 rings. Bron James wins his first MVP. I think this is accurate to real life, right? Or, well, maybe like a year late. I forgot what year we're in, honestly. I think maybe it's 09. No, this is 2010 now. I just downloaded 2010 draft class, actually. I think he did win it in this year, though. Curry, rookie of the year with the Knicks. Darren Williams, 6th man. Tim Duncan, DPY. DeAndre Jordan, most improvement. Phil Jackson, coach of the year for the first time, at least in this simulation. Whoa, why did I just go through everything? No first team players. Tim Duncan, 2nd team, and Shaq, 3rd team. No Kobe. 58 and 24. Kobe, well, here's the stats. I'm not reading off all of them. Earl Boykins is still trash, kind of. 41% from the field. Garrett-Check, 40% from the field. Roger Mason, 42%. Reggie Evans is cool. Garrett-Check is starting at the 3. See, this might be our worst team, at least in terms of supporting cast yet. I think the league just got worse. I don't know. Playing Russell Westbrook, Chris Humphries. I think Chris Paul re-signed. So did they have Chris Paul off the bench? Wow, they don't make either. I'm gonna help him out. I'm not gonna be biased just because they're playing. You know what I mean? I'm gonna help him. I'm make Russell a / shooting guard. He definitely will play shooting guard if he's next to Chris Paul. Oh, wow, they already updated it. Okay. Game 1, we win. Game 2, we win. Game 3, we win. And game 4, we win. That was easy. I'm a good guy, but I got rewarded for being a good person. The virtual basketball team. And Sean Mary and Pau Gasol on a team. We're up 2-0, up 3-0, up 4-0. We go to the conference finals, and we are going to be playing the Clippers. Finally, we get our matchup against our, well, you know, the state, city rivals. Obviously, we have a bunch of state rivals. Corey Maggette, Elton Brand. They lost Yao, Steve Nash. That's pretty big time. First game, though, they still win by 21 points. You can see the numbers there. I don't feel like reading them all out. Game 2, we win. There's those numbers. Kobe, 26 and 9. Game 3, we lose by 8 points. Nash, 21 and 13. Kobe, 40 and 11, but somehow it wasn't enough. Next game, we win. Matter of fact, the Cavs just made the finals, but first, although I know that's, you know what I mean, that's dirt. We gotta make it to our finals appearance first. As we lose the next game, Earl Boykins actually had an incredible game, but so did Steve Nash. And that is not Ben Simmons, that is Bobby Simmons. We are a long time away from Ben Simmons. And in game 6, they are currently killing us. Never mind, we're coming back. Keyword currently. Tie game with 48 seconds left. This is a bit, whoa. What the hell is his name? That is the wildest name I've seen a lot of names, and that is the craziest one I've ever seen. Tiskashvili. He's from Georgia, like the Zaza country, not the state, right? I would hope so. Nicolos. This man's name is literally just spamming the keyboard, just bashing your head on the keyboard. Nash has the ball, tie game, 44 seconds left. He's guarded by Boykins, and he literally gets around him like he doesn't exist. Boykins, I can't stand you right now. I cannot stand you. Why is it that we got stuck with Earl Boykins at a ball? Honestly, maybe I should just be Earl Boykins' biggest fan. Down to Tim Duncan. Duncan is getting double teamed. Is he still going to go up with it? He has some good positioning against like oh my god, he steals it. Stole the ball from Tim Duncan. I think it was a steal rather than a block. Either way, Steve Nash, one of the greatest free throw shooters of all time, is here to close it out and send us home, because that man who just got subbed out just blocked Tim Duncan. Guricek passing in the ball. You got this guy named Kobe Bryant. They're gonna pass into SHAQ. No, what is he doing? Look at Kobe. Get it to Kobe, not Tim Duncan. Not Boykins. Boykins for three. Okay, you know what? That was actually a good shot. I just didn't want him to have the ball. Wide open three-point shot, and he hits it. Now we're back in. We gotta hope that Steve Nash somehow missed one though. Just for the sake of us, we're still gonna be down by 3 regardless. He's getting MVP chance, deservedly so. This is around the time where he was, well, I mean, actually, this is like 4 years later. Matter of fact, this would have been the Suns' last ever playoff appearance. So Nash has got to be kind of old. And Boykins, no, what are you doing? You were just making yourself. This man just came up dribbling like Julian Newman, and this man is literally just Julian Newman. What the hell was that? This man Boykins said, "Oh yeah, let me just do a little pull up from 40 over Steve Nash, my 5'5" self, all back rim." He just summarized the entire Newman career. That might have been the wildest moment of the video, and it definitely isn't. I'm lying, but that was Nash is gonna end us, and just because Earl Boykins wanted to be the hero, we are going home. If Earl Boykins is still here next season, I'm changing Kobe to a point guard. I'm done with him. I can't do it. He just shot again. What crack is this man on? 20-7 on 7 for 20 shooting. This man's field goal percentage is his numbers. Oh my god, I don't even care what you've been doing during the season. I don't care if you have a 92 3-point shot. I don't even care. You don't got no deep range threes. You don't got none of that. He has corner specialists, and he hit his corner shot, but it's after that, stop. You're 140. You weigh 140. The Clippers have won. I don't even want to be here. Why am I watching this? I should have simulated out. I don't want to watch Elton Brand hoist up the trophy. Get me out of here. Man, Tim got he got stopped by a man his name is just gibberish. The Lakers have been eliminated, sadly. Deuces to ourselves, and the Cavs 4-0 sweep the Clippers. We should be there. Every time we don't make it, a team gets swept. Not every time, but almost. Thankfully, SHAQ, I was kind of scared for a second on that note he would just retire, but he didn't. Nick Van Exel retired. This is finally, in a way, Tim Duncan's last year. He is gone. Tim Duncan has went to the Trailblazers. Did nothing wrong, honestly. I'm just pissed off that we kept losing with him. We wasted all of our years with Tim Duncan. He averaged 23 and 19, 1 MVP, averaged 21 and 15, 1 MVP, twice with us. 4 years total, and I think we won what? 2 championships? We won 1 ring in 4 years with Tim Duncan. That's just a disgrace. And a replacement for him is going to be David West. He signed a 40 overall point guard named Frankie Dunleavy. Like, why did we just sign a 40 overall? I don't know, but can we sign anybody? No. Oh my god, it's just going to get worse. I was thinking, okay, now we're going to have money, sign somebody that's not Tim Duncan, and then sign somebody else that's maybe decent. But no, we just lost Tim Duncan. Now we have David West in his place, who averages 13 points, at least last season. We already had Reggie Evans, and hell, we must have lost a bunch of other people too, because it looks like it. We lost a ton of people. I see this scene. Omar Osik was one of our best players. Garrett Temple is starting at the point. Yeah, nah, make Kobe a point guard or whatever. Just, yeah, that works. They're still starting the same guys regardless. We don't got any other better options. Look at this. Reggie Evans, Chris Anderson, Nazi Muhammad, and Omar Osik, 67 overall. That's literally our rotation. SHAQ, Kobe, and David West. Let's see how the hell this works. It is not going well. We still somehow just beat LeBron, but going about how you would expect. We sign anybody potentially? Did we trade for any? No, guys, you're just content. Okay, that's really good. We might be entering the inevitable rebuilding phase forcefully, because we cannot, I don't know. And forget your all-stars. Matter of fact, SHAQ isn't even an all-star starter even after all this. How are you not an all-star starter with a team where your backup is like I don't even know, Omar Osik? Dwight Howard wins an MVP in 2011. That's actually kind of cool. The Milwaukee Bucks, so he's just Giannis for Giannis, except he probably goes to the paint instead of shooting 8 3-pointers. I'm just kidding. Obviously, Giannis goes to the paint, but that man shot 8 threes against the Nets. How did his jump shot become so trash? I went on Twitter this morning. I seen like like 4 videos of people just talking about who is Giannis's shooting coach, and I'm like, well, this is getting old. But I'm like, wait, look at his shot. I understand. No, yeah, no. And defensive player of the year is number 43 for the Raptors. Who are you, Pascal? Josh Smith? Kobe made All-NBA first team. Hell, Dwight is here. Maybe we should trade Shaq for Dwight while we can. 21 and 13 from him. What? So wait, if Shaq doesn't perform this year, matter of fact, we missed the playoffs by 1 game, which I'm not entirely surprised by. And we may be on, like, you know, I mean, we might be running out of time here. Shaq is 39. He doesn't say he's retiring right now, so I hope that means he isn't retiring. We have at least a year left. Pau Gasol, finals MVP against the Raptors in the finals. Well, obviously in the finals, but you know, won a championship even without Kobe. That's cool. Shaq didn't retire. Jay Williams retired. Derek Fisher retired. Ben Wallace and Rasheed Wallace retired. So we're in the lottery this year, right? Is there any chance we like jumped up? No, we have the 13th pick, but honestly, it might not be that bad. We might actually get like a Marcus Moore. You know what? I'm okay with that. Oh, we could have drafted Isaiah. Oh God, we're gonna that I know he's another short point guard, but at least he's Isaiah. Could have drafted I don't know, but I mean that's really it. Actually, it's really just him. Everybody else already got picked though. Kawhi went to the Knicks too. Who else just got drafted? Curry, Kawhi, and Curry. I don't know how much money we had this year, but is there any chance we sign anybody meaningful? Nope. Byron Keller, 61 overall. We probably gave too much money to David West. And because of that, we got Anderson Varejao on a 3-year deal. Why do we want centers? I don't understand the ideology there. We have Shaquille O'Neal. I don't care if he's 40. He's a 96 somehow. Let's make a clutch shooter and volume shooter on Hall. I mean, volume shooter, yeah, because obviously you're going to shoot a lot, but clutch shooter, it's like we're just trying to choke here. But we're doing all that just to draft Marcus Morris. Season number whatever the hell. Still 6 rings in. Oh, wait, hold on. We signed Randy Foye to start the season. Hold on. Randy Foye, you mean 3-point specialist Randy Foye? You mean 93-pointer Randy Foye? And then you got Marcus Morris starting, who's actually a good player in 2K. And then you got David West. We might have one more chance here. This is going to be interesting. It's actually a decently built team. Gilbert Arenas won the MVP. Obviously, this would have been after the incident in real life where, you know, he brought a, let's say, a firearm into the locker room. But nonetheless, most valuable. There's none of that in here. We don't have locker rooms. We're just simulating. I mean, there is locker rooms, but we don't really know if they, you know what I mean? Can we prove there's locker rooms or not? Have you ever seen them in 2K? Kawhi Leonard, Rookie of the Year. Derrick Rose, 6th Man of the Year. Whoa, that's weird. I don't know how that happens, but yep, DeMarcus Cut. Lee Howard. Whoa. Actually, I wish I could look at the calendar again. I just looked up and saw that we were the 9th seed in the conference. Oh my, we were right. We were doing so good. I was looking at the All-Star break and we were the 4th seed, but then we just do this. And I don't know how Chris Anderson became a power forward, by the way. I think he always, I mean, but he wasn't, but he wasn't. Well, I just added the hyphen into most importantly Shaq's name because when you go to his contract thought, I appreciate the chance. Oh wait, actually one more. Appreciate the chance of the translation. I appreciate the chance the Los Angeles Lakers have given me here, but it's time for me to walk away from the game of basketball. Sorry, I just don't have the energy to actually enunciate when I'm doing the Shaq voice. Ernie, we have no rings, Chuck. No rings. The Cavaliers win another ring, and I just remember that. First of all, oh my God, they beat LeBron. And oh my God, again, what the hell? This is Melo and Dwayne Wade's team. Dirk left the team. They win another ring, even though they don't have Dirk. I don't know where Dirk is. The Nets still have Jason Kidd somehow. The Spurs beat the Jazz, who were led by Ty Lawson. I love that so much. And that is officially gonna do it. Give it a second. Wait. Whoa, what is this? Oh, no, it's not gonna officially do it. What just happened? I don't know. I wanted to go one more year. Okay, we're gonna go one more year. How is he still a 96? Guys, we drafted Michael Kidd Gilchrist. Oh, MKG for MVP. If you know, you know, you know, you know. Guys, I wish I was rigging this and I wish I was lying. We're the best team in the conference. We just kind of lost that title, but we're right there. LeBron, I'm gonna be honest, I don't care about any of these shouts. Anthony Davis is a rookie and he's doing stuff. Jimmy Butler, whatever. Jimmy Butler won most improved player in real life. That's kind of like in real life. That's kind of weird. Kobe Bryant, All-NBA 3rd team. Obviously, Shaq's old. We are the 4th best team in the conference, 56 and 26. Keon Dooling is starting. Jason Richardson is starting. How did we get Jason Richardson? I do not know. Oh my God, I did not realize we had him. I thought Michael Kidd Gilchrist was all the reason that we were good, but I guess not. But he's still off the bench. And Marcus Morris is good. And Carl Landry is here. How is Carl Landry in 2 of my videos in a week? I do not know. That man was in the 2016 2K16 video I did. Round 1 against Phoenix. We just gotta win, right? We're down 3-1. Gordon Hayward and Dirk. We're losing to the New York Knicks won the championship led by Andre Kirilenko, Kawhi Leonard, Steph Curry, Avery Bradley, and Greg Oden. But of course, Kirilenko won the finals MVP. That is officially going to do it. Shaquille O'Neal has retired from the NBA after 22 years pro. He averaged averaged 23 points, 13 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, 3 blocks, 57 from the field, 5% from 3, 53 from the line, with 15 triple doubles, 1,296 double doubles. He finishes number 3 on the all-time scoring list. Although it shows Karl Malone twice, but don't worry about that. Kobe had 34,264, which is number, I guess, 4 on here if this second Karl Malone doesn't really count. Number 2 in field goals. Honestly, I feel like a lot of these are going to be skewed, but number 2 in rebounds. Number 1 in blocks. He beat Hakeem. Kobe was number 5 in 40-point games. Chauncey had 57 in a playoff game. Melo had 56. Look at the Lakers team records. Well, they're kind of hard to beat. Kobe did, you know, he hit 10 threes in the game twice. SHAQ had 31 rebounds during the simulation, which is up there in the top 5 with Wilt and George Mikan. Kobe had 8 steals. In the playoffs, he had 55 points, which is the second most after Elgin Baylor. It must mean, yeah, that means that it's also more than he ever actually scored in the playoffs in real life either, which is impressive. First in field goals made, tied with Elgin Baylor. First in threes made with 8. Tim Duncan was number 2 in rebounds with 27, and SHAQ's up here too with 26, tied with Timmy as well. Look at how it shows 2 different Magics. I didn't even realize there was 2 different Magic models in this game. I'm really surprised I didn't even realize that. SHAQ had 8 blocks during this simulation. Tim Duncan had 6 steals, and so did Gary Payton, and so did Kobe. And last but not least, game highs. Now that 61 definitely carried over from his past career. 24 field goals made, 31 rebounds, 12 assists, 7 blocks. I mean, 7 steals, 15 blocks. That's also carried over from his past career. He did that like on the Magic. Not his past career, because this is just a continuation. So all this counts. In award history, SHAQ finishes obviously even better than he did in his past career because he won 3 more MVPs, 6 championships, 21 All-Star appearances, 11 first-team All-NBA, 2 second-team All-NBA, 6 third-team All-NBA. Did he win DPOYs? I can't even remember, but if it was in the video, you remember. Actually, I'll just check the thing. No, he didn't. Only Tim Duncan won 3 of them. In this simulation, weirdly enough, SHAQ usually wins a ton of DPOYs, but he didn't win any. So I'll show you Kobe, 6 championships, tied with Mike, obviously, and SHAQ, 16 All-Star appearances, 5 first-team All-NBA, 4 second-team, 4 third-team, and 6 first-team All-Defense at 35 years old, which in fairness, in real life, he retired at 37, so we're not far off. Him and SHAQ both could be argued as the GOAT in this. So that's kind of cool, because yeah, in real life, nobody's saying, I mean, I don't really think anybody's saying SHAQ's the GOAT, and I think most people argue LeBron or Jordan, but in this, Kobe and SHAQ are probably both top 3 right now, even though those years with Tim Duncan kind of sucked, 3 of them at least. And Hall of Fame inductees, obviously makes a shout to Jason Kidd, and I would assume his jersey was already retired, so yeah, I mean obviously it already is. So that is officially gonna do it. Yeah, I got nothing else to say. This simulation was incredible. We saw 3 championships in how many years? 10 years, 3 championships. Not bad, especially when the past 3 were just them being kind of old, or at least SHAQ. 6 championships total. Great Kobe shots. Ayo, you can like and subscribe to the channel if you care about my channel at all. Let me know what the hell you want to see next. It's fun to bring this one back to 03 and see how the simulation would actually go in the correct time period, and it probably didn't disappoint. Let me know if this appointed or disappointed, this fulfilled or disappointed to your expectations, because you could argue that it did disappoint, I guess, because they had Tim Duncan and only won 1 ring. Shout out to Earl Boykins, and I'm gonna get the hell up and out of here. Cut.